Hello everyone, my name is Adam Woodruff and welcome to Story Drama. Welcome back to our third week of story drama. We are still at Wayside School. We have learned about two of our teachers, and now it's time to learn about some of our classmates of the 30th floor. Our first one is Bebe. Bebe has a very special talent, so let's dive in and see what Bebe can do. Bebe was a girl with short brown hair, a little Bebe nose, totally tiny toes, and big brown eyes. Her full name was Bebe Gunn. She was the fastest draw in Miss Jules' class. She could draw a cat in less than 45 seconds, a dog in less than 30, and a flat flower in less than 8 seconds. But, of course, Bebe never drew just one dog, or one cat, or one flower. Art was from 12:30 to 1:30. Why, in that time she could draw 50 cats, 100 flowers, 20 dogs, and several eggs or watermelons. It took her the same amount of time to draw a watermelon as an egg. Calvin sat next to Bebe. He didn't think he was very good at art. Why, it took him the whole period to draw just one airplane. So, instead, he just helped Bebe. He was Bebe's assistant. As soon as Bebe was finished with one masterpiece, Calvin would take it from her and set down a clean sheet of paper. Whenever her crayon ran low, Calvin was ready with a new crayon. That way, Bebe didn't have to waste any time, and in return, Bebe would draw 5 or 6 airplanes for Calvin. It was 12:30, time for art. Bebe was ready. On her desk was a sheet of yellow construction paper. In her hand was a green crayon. Calvin was ready. He held a stack of paper and a box of crayons. "Ready, Bebe?" said Calvin. "Ready, Calvin," said Bebe. "Okay," said Miss Jules. "Time for art." She had already finished her sentence when Bebe had already drawn a picture of a leaf. Calvin took it from her and put another piece of paper down. "Red," called Bebe. Calvin handed her a red crayon. "Blue," called Bebe. He gave her a blue crayon. They were quite a pair. Their teamwork was remarkable. Bebe drew pictures as fast as Calvin could put the old paper and set down a new one. A fish, an apple, 3 cherries, bing, bing, bing! At 1:30, Miss Jules announced, "Okay, class, art is over." Bebe dropped her crayon and fell over on her desk. Calvin sighed and leaned back in his chair. He could hardly move. They had broken their old record. Bebe had drawn 378 pictures. They lay in a pile on Calvin's desk. Miss Jules walked by Calvin. "Calvin, did you draw all of these pictures?" Calvin laughed. "No, I can't draw. Bebe drew them all." "Well then, what did you draw?" "I didn't draw anything," said Calvin. "Why not? Don't you like art?" asked Miss Jules. "I love art. That's why I didn't draw anything." Miss Jules didn't understand. It would have taken me the whole period just to draw one picture," said Calvin, "and Bebe would only have been able to draw 100 pictures. But with the two of us working together, she was able to draw 378 pictures. That's a lot more art." Bebe and Calvin shook hands. "No," said Miss Jules, "that isn't how you measure art. It isn't how many pictures you have, but how good the pictures are. Why, a person could spend their whole life drawing just one picture of a cat. In that time, I'm sure Bebe could draw 1,000,000 cats." 2,000,000, said Bebe. Miss Jules continued, "But if that one picture is better than each of Bebe's 2,000,000, then that person has produced more art than Bebe." Bebe looked as if she was going to cry. She picked up all the pictures from Calvin's desk and threw them in the garbage. Then she ran from the room. "I thought her pictures were good," said Calvin. He reached into the garbage pail and took out the crumpled up picture of an airplane. Bebe walked outside into the playground. Louis, the yard teacher, spotted her. "Where are you going?" he asked. "I'm going home to draw a picture of a cat, said Bebe. Will you bring it to school and show me tomorrow? Louis asked. Tomorrow? Laughed Bebe. By tomorrow, I doubt if I'll even be finished with one whisker. Wow, so Bebe is so fast. She's so fast at drawing, but that doesn't mean that she's a great artist. She needs to work on her pacing. So, as actors today, we're going to work on our pacing on stage. Let's go. Hello, everybody. So it is time for our acting activities from our chapter today about Bebe. But before we do anything as actors, we have to do what? Warm up. Before you do anything, you warm up your mind, your voice, and your body. Okay? So first thing we're going to do, just shake out those shoulders for a second. Maybe kick out those legs. No big deal. And you're going to reach all the way up. All the way up as high as you can. Get those ears to those shoulders. And you're going to roller coaster all the way down. If you wanted to make the noise while you did that, that is also good. Reach those toes. Shake up those knees a little bit. Very, very good. All right. We are going to do something today that I call Let's Go Crazy. Okay? It's still part of our warm-up, but what we're going to do is I'm going to point to a part of my body, and I'm going to swing it around and go crazy. But whenever I say stop, you stop immediately. All right? Just like Bebe would do things really, really fast. We're going to do this really, really fast and then stop. But we need to make sure that you have a lot of space around you. If you swing your arms around, also a good warm-up exercise. Make sure there's nothing around that you can hit. Okay? Now that your space is clear, we're going to start with our right arm. All right? And we're going to go crazy on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go crazy! Everywhere. Everywhere you want to go. Whatever you want to do. All right? This is the one time your parents can't say, stop that. All right? Because Mr. Atam's in charge. And stop. All right. My right arm is very awake now. Let's do our left arm. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go crazy. All right. Left arm. Here we go. Maybe I move my feet a little bit. It's taking me all over the place. It's taking me over here and over there. And stop. Whew. That feels good. We're going to do our right leg. Ready? Okay, if you need to hold on to something to keep your balance, please do that. But right leg going crazy, and 1, 2, 3, go crazy. Kicking everywhere. Oh my goodness, it's gonna kick me. That's what it's trying to do, I can feel it. Kick, kick, kick. Oh, there we go, get my leg going, and freeze. And our left leg now. Ready? All right, we're gonna shake it out, and 1, 2, 3, go. Go crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's going everywhere. I hope you're giggling because this feels so silly. And freeze. All right. Last one. I want you to do it to your head. Our head is going to go crazy. Be careful. I also want you to think of a noise. Do you ever shake around and you're like, All right, we're going to do that today. Any noise you want to do, okay? So I'll count to 3. We'll go. You're doing your noise, and then we'll freeze and we'll be ready. I can already feel how warmed up I am. All right, 1, 2, 3, go crazy! And freeze. Whew! Let's take a second. Put our hands on our knees. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, now we are ready. Let's talk about Bebe really quick before we get into our activities. Bebe was a great artist, but she did everything a little too fast. So she didn't take enough time to really enjoy what she was doing. She didn't have the right pace to be an artist. We are going to talk about pacing today. Pacing is how fast or slow it takes you to do something. There might be a really slow scene in a movie that has really slow pacing, or something that happens really quick and has fast pacing. So, we are going to play a game called Explore Our Space. We're going to walk through different kinds of space, okay? I don't mean outer space, I might, but I don't mean outer space. I mean, like, what is it made of? What is the space around you made of? All right, right now you might be in your bedroom or your kitchen, and you know how you walk through your bedroom and kitchen. Just walk around with me. This is just a regular space that you're in. All right? We're just walking. Nothing weird. Now let's imagine, I'm going to give you different, I'll tell you when we're switching. Let's imagine the room fills with water to your knees. Have you ever walked through water before? You can't really pick up your feet because there's so much water, so you kind of just move through it. All right, let's do that. Let's walk through that water. All right, you're kind of waiting. Maybe you're pushing the water out of the way with your hands or walking around. All right, and now it's up to your waist. Oh my goodness. So now you're kind of using your upper body to move around, like you're walking around in a swimming pool. Oh, this is so weird. All right. Oh, but now, suddenly, the water freezes. So I can't move the bottom half of my body, only the top half. All right, let's try to get out. Try to get out. Hit the ice, get it off. Oh, and it's not working. But suddenly you pop up, and now we're on top of the ice. Okay? And now we're going to put on our ice skates, and let's ice skate around. All right? We might go faster now because because we move faster on ice whenever we have ice skates. All right? Let's do that. Yeah! Ice skate. Maybe I can spin on the ice. Maybe I can go backwards. Anything you want. You're ice skating. So much fun. And stop. All right? The ice melts, and now we're in actual outer space. Let's pretend like we're on the moon. Now, the moon is going to be a lot of a slower pace because there's nothing holding you down to the ground, so you have to wait to get back down. Oh, you've seen this in movies when everybody walks on the moon. Now, don't fall. Be careful. All right, and now we landed. Now, suddenly, the moon turns to marshmallows. It's so sticky. So now we gotta walk around, trying. This is even slower than the moon. Oh, wow. Okay, gotta get all that gooey marshmallow off your shoe. Ugh. And so I know what'll help. We can wash all of this marshmallow off with some chocolate. So now everything is full of chocolate. The entire room is full of nice melted chocolate that you're kind of swimming around in again, just like whenever you had the water. But you know what? All this marshmallow and chocolate, it made me hungry. So I want you to go in your pocket, get that graham cracker out, dip it in the chocolate, and now go to your shoes and scrape off some marshmallows and eat it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was so good. Whew! I really enjoyed that, and now I'm all full, and I'm ready for our last activity. Our last activity is called Rewind and Fast Forward. Just like Bebe. Bebe went really fast, so it was like somebody was fast forwarding in a video and making it go really, really fast, okay? So we're gonna work on doing different movements, and we'll go forward really fast, but then when we rewind, just like you do in a video, we'll do the exact same movement backwards, all right? So you really have to focus on your body movement, okay? First thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna walk. I want you to pick one side of the room. I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna walk to the other side. And this is just gonna be a line that you're walking on, okay? We're not gonna walk around in circles like we have been, okay? And we're just gonna walk. So I'm gonna walk normal. And now we're gonna rewind. You ready? We're gonna do it backwards. And now we're gonna fast forward it. Ready? And rewind. Good job. All right? Now, safely, we are going to run. All right? And running's a little different because you walk like this, but when you run, it's got more of a little hop in it. Okay? So, I'm gonna run to the other side. Ready? And now I gotta run backwards. Ready? Rewind. Ooh, that was harder than walking. Let's do that one more time. Ready? We're gonna run. Run. Rewind. Now, let's try one of my favorite motions, which is skipping, all right? If you don't know how to skip, that's okay. You can always it's just jumping from side to side, all right? Just like that. That's what we're gonna do to the other side. Ready? And you skip, skip. Feel like Little Red Riding Hood. And now we're gonna rewind. Ready? Good job. One more time. And rewind. And I kind of messed up, but that's okay. We're just practicing. Now, we're gonna jump. We're gonna get a jump rope. So grab your imaginary jump rope. And if you don't know how to jump rope, it's just, you jump with both of your feet and swing it around. But it's gonna be weird because if we swing it this way, when we rewind it, which way are we gonna spin it? This way. Let's do it together. All right, here we go. Jump, 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 jump. Rewind. This is really hard. And one more time. And rewind. Ooh, right into it. Oh, wow. All right. We have two more that we're gonna do. All right? We're gonna spin like a top now. So like you would spin in a circle, we're gonna spin from one side to the other. Make sure you're being careful. You don't wanna bump into anything. So we're gonna slowly spin. You ready? Here we go. Spin, 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 spin. Spin, spin, spin. And rewind. So now I gotta go back the other way. Spin, 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 spin. All right, this last one is gonna be the hardest one. You can do whatever dance you wanna do, but you have to be able to do it forwards and backwards. I am gonna do the funky chicken. It's my favorite. So if you don't know it, it's just right here, then right here, and then you wiggle down. So it's pretty easy. If you have a better dance, do that one instead and challenge yourself, okay? But if I'm dancing, I'm just doing my beak, my wings, and wiggling down, and rewind, wiggling up. Here we go, oo-doo-doo. And the other way. Oh no, we're coming back up, oo-doo-doo, boop, boop, boop. And one more time, but really fast. Here we go. So good. Probably got your blood pumping, got yourself active today. That's really good. You can think of so many other actions that you can do forward and you can do backwards. Try and think of some times that you're like, oh, I should have slow pacing here, like doing art, but have fast pacing, like whenever I'm playing soccer. See how those things are so different? See if you can think about that in your everyday life, the things you should do slow, the things you can do fast. So, thank you so much for joining me, and I cannot wait to see you next week when we are going to talk about different emotions. See you later.